Hey guys, how we doing today? So we're gonna have a video review about Namecheap WordPress products. One in particular, EasyWP. If you're Googling right now, you're on my website or either on YouTube, you probably want to know more about Namecheap's new WordPress, managed WordPress Easy product itself. Is it for you? Well, this review will reveal more details about what to expect with it before you get started with this particular web hosting program. As you may know, WordPress is used across the web with more than 30% of websites online. And obviously, if you are looking to create a new WordPress website, you want to know if Namecheap is the right vehicle to use or not. I'm Wally with LearningNet.com, and in today's review, we're going to go over the specs that come with this particular plan itself. Me personally, with Namecheap, they're really good domain registrar. You know, they're known widely for their very cheap domains. You know, down to even 88 cents rather. You know, per domain. And they also have really good, reliable web hosting for shared. If you're interested in that, I did do a review about that. If you want, I'm going to drop a link below. That way you can check out that review that I did. It's also on my YouTube channel. And you can also find it on my blog at learningnet.com by typing in Namecheap. So in today's review, we're going to talk about the managed WordPress side of things. And what you should know all back is that Namecheap just came out with this product, the EasyWP, which stands obviously for WordPress. And I'm going to be putting up a blog post with this video. That way you guys can get, more information about it. So it's a new product. It's the newest that they have on their, platform itself, and it's in beta stage right now. What that means simply is that they're working out kinks, making them, a lot of improvements with the product itself. And so that's something that you should know before getting started. So with Namecheap's WordPress hosting itself, they offer three plans, as you can see right here: the EasyWP Starter, Turbo, and Supersonic. And the main difference that you'll see with each of the three is that, one, the web space that comes with it, and two, the amount of visitors that are supported for each package. Now, one of the things that's amazing is that they're offering a 50% discount for your first year of hosting. So it brings it right up to $14.88 per year. That's not per month, that's per year. The Turbo is $34.88 and the Supersonic $49.88 per year. So that's amazing in itself. I mean, just looking at these prices, I mean, it speaks for the company's name, Namecheap. It's cheap web hosting, but this is WordPress specific itself. With the starter plan itself, it gives you 10 gigabytes of SSD storage, and it supports up to 50,000 visitors per month. Now, just thinking about different competitors in the realm, I mean, there are a lot of web hosting companies out there that do provide, WordPress. If you take a look down here at the very bottom, you can see a comparison of, some major competitors of Namecheap, such as GoDaddy and WP Engine. Don't really like WP Engine. A lot of people don't like them. They overcharge for a lot of things. And if you're looking for an alternative to WP Engine, I definitely recommend you try out Namecheap today. As you can see with the starter plan itself, as I mentioned, it gives you 10 gigabytes of storage. And you compare that to GoDaddy's, they give you the same amount across the board, as you can see right here. But the difference is that with GoDaddy and WP Engine, it only supports half the amount of visits per month, 25,000 to be exact. So what you're seeing right here is you get more in value for your money. And as we mentioned before, it's $14, per year, a little bit over $14 per year. Or if you were paying monthly, it will break down to $3.88. So it just works out better to, pay it the $14 for the entire year. That way you save, more money on the front end. But if you get started today, you can get going for as little as $1. So you get more value for your money when comparing some of the top competitors of WordPress. So let's go back up to the very top and let's look at the very next tier, the Turbo plan itself. The Turbo plan gives you 50 gigabytes of SSD storage, but this one supports up to 200,000 visits per month. The Supersonic, 100 gigabytes of SSD storage, 500,000 visitors per month. So these two tiers right here, the Turbo and Supersonic, I think they're really better for websites that get a lot of traffic. If you have a very large website that receives, hundreds of thousands of visitors per month, you better go with either the Turbo or the Supersonic. I think that the starter plan is great for beginners, because if you're a beginner and you're looking to create a WordPress website, likely you don't have this kind of traffic yet. The 50,000, obviously it takes a lot of time to, build up to that point. Maybe your first, month or two, you may get a few hundred and so on. But I think that the starter plan is best for you if you're a complete beginner in the game. You want to get started with that. So with all of the plans itself, they're powered by Namecheap Cloud. You get backups and restores of all your data, which is a must. You just never know, websites these days. You could, if you want to transfer your website, or something crashes or whatever, you can always count on a backup to be able to restore your site as it was. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. The customer service is really great. They're really great customer service, chat support as well that I like. You get a free EasyWP domain that comes with that. There's some other perks as well that I wanted to highlight. It's very fast, 3 times as fast with this WordPress. So if you're looking for fast speeds, page loads, it's definitely a good product to get started with. Let's talk a little bit about uptime. It doesn't really matter what web hosting company you side with. This figure right here is extremely important. Your uptime is how often your website is available online. And if you've been around a long time on the internet, then you understand that. This is a very important figure to look for. And that's one of the things that I always try to look into before getting started with any web hosting company, is how is their uptime? Because if people are searching for you online, it really doesn't matter who you're hosting with. If you have terrible uptime and it's less than 99.9%, then people are not going to be able to find you online. And you think about it, with this blog post that I'm going to put up, as you can see, I'm editing, right now. I'm going to be editing it, just adding some content to it. But you think about it, it's like if you're looking online on Google right now, you typed in Namecheap WordPress review or Namecheap EasyWP review, something like that, and you came to my website. You arrived on my website, but you clicked on it and you got like an error or a maintenance error, something like that, or the website's offline. Obviously you would click off and go somewhere else. And that's the case, when you have bad uptime. Namecheap doesn't have that problem. They have you covered with that. They have really good uptime across the board. They maintain that 99.9% uptime across the board. So one of the things that I wanted to tell you guys about with their hosting is that you do get you can get SSL certificates. Obviously, if you're getting started, you're at a website and you're going to be selling products online, you want people to know that your website is secure. That way, when they submit their credit card information, they can rest assured that their information is secure. So you get SSL certificates. As I mentioned, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee with the hosting itself. There are a lot of perks that come with this web hosting, and I definitely recommend them over competitors like WP Engine if you're with them, or even if you're with GoDaddy. One of the things that you'll never see online, you don't see I haven't seen any negative reviews about Namecheap online. They have a very good, reputation. Again, they've been around a long time. And, although they're known primarily for the number one domain registrar that has the cheapest domains, for sale, I think they're a great choice also for even WordPress hosting. So I just wanted to give you guys an overview of what to expect with this new EasyWP product. If you are wanting to create a WordPress website, I definitely recommend Namecheap to do that. To get started, go ahead and click the link that's right below in the descriptions portion of this video, and that way you can get started with Namecheap today. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. If you're watching it on YouTube, just go ahead and hit the button on the bottom left. If you're on my blog, just click right on the very top where the title is, and you'll be able to subscribe also to my YouTube channel. All right, get started today by following the link below, and I'll see you guys on the next video.